Welcome back. I'm Emily at Emily's podcast, Tribute to All Little Angels, Part 10, Episode 6 of the Timeline, September 10th, 2024. Early this morning, my grandson is up and leaving to go to work at 6:33 a.m. When he is gone, I'm up making sure the doors are locked. They were, and I'm able to lay down for another hour. When I start my day a little after 7, because it seems for me, when I'm awake in the morning, I'm up for the day. I did get the recording done yesterday, so today I'm thinking of cleaning around the pool and driving to the country. I went to visit and to hang out, not to do work. When I return home, boy oh boy, I am ready to relax. September 11th, 2024. The episode airs tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Today I'm going outside. I'm getting a day of natural vitamin D day in and try to relax for a while this morning and afternoon. This evening, although I wrote in the screenplay, I worked on it well into the night hours, and then I said good night. September 12th, 2024. This morning, waking up, I thank God. Before I did much of anything today, I went to the cemetery. I went today as just a drive-through, but I ended up sitting out there and had lunch with Megan and Wyatt. I do that at times. When I get back home, I get ready to go to the doctor's with Madison. Just a checkup. When we were done, we went for a late lunch, early dinner, and then home. Later tonight, I received pictures of my granddogs, and then I went to bed. September 13th, 2024. Thank you, God, for this day. I have it set in my mind to spend most of my day writing the episode on Emily's podcast, Tribute to All Little Angels. It airs on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. And I did do just that. But when I stopped, I have about 3.5 pages to write. But if I can, before I leave in the morning, I will write them. The rest of this evening, I spent time watching a little TV. September 14th, 2024. I finished the episode for next Wednesday. Today, I'm spending time in the country helping our friend do some shopping and cleaning and doing errands if he has any. When we finished, we went to lunch before taking him home and myself going home. When I settled down, I did reread and time the episode to get ready to record. I'm finished now, and I'm saying good night. September 15th, 2024. This afternoon, I received pictures of Megan's area and Wyatt's area. Madison is at the cemetery, and I'm happy she went. I then relax most of the day until my grandson comes over to visit. We sit on the patio talking, and at 7:25 p.m. he's laying around the pool. I couldn't even dare him to jump in. He laughs and said, "No, not this time." Before we went inside, though, he did net the pool and get the leaves and grass out of it, and I thank him for that. When we went inside, he decides to spend the night and go to work from here in the morning. So at 6:16 a.m., he is picked up by his coworker and he went to work. After he left and it's time to start my day, I did record. I tried about 7 times this morning. I did not get it. After I take a short drive, I stop to grab a roast beef sandwich for lunch. I went home to eat, and when I finish, I tell Madison and my sister Susie I'm going to try to record again. And I did. I start to record at 3:06 p.m. and I did not get done until 6:36 p.m. But the main thing is I got it. It's recorded now and scheduled, and I thank God. September 17th, 2024. I thank God this morning too. I need to just take it easy today. I do have this week's episode done, and it just takes so much out of me. Not just the time into it, but the emotional train wreck that comes with reliving it, talking about it over and over. And then I have to come to realize this isn't going away. This will live on in me for the rest of my life. The feelings I feel and have felt, the anger I've lived with, and the disappointment. It's never going away. Not for me, not for anyone involved. Later this evening, I receive a message from my sister Susie updating me on the numbers of listeners. Thousands of people. I'm so impressed. It's unbelievable. And thank you to all of you. This makes it all so worth it. And not wanting to let Megan down. And I will not do that to any of my babies, dead or alive. September 18th, 2024, Wednesday. The episode airs tonight. In all hope someone listening will help to get this concluded. Concluded for not anyone to have to go through this. I'm hoping. I'm praying every day, every week. It's one of you out there. When my day starts and after lunch, I went to the cemetery. 3:45 p.m. I pull up to Megan's area first. Her flowers are still here, and I'm thankful for that. I then take a picture of the full view area in Babyland 6th West. The third and fourth pictures is of Wyatt's headstone and area. I visit with him a short time. I then go back to visit Megan. I take pictures of the full view area again, and in the third picture at this time, it's of the southeast headstone, to the rock headstone, on west to headstones, and then to the Mother Mary statue. In the fourth picture, it is of the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign stuck east of the existing tree. And this tree has sat in this same spot since the early 2000s. And this is why I know what I know to be true, along with so much more proof. But it floods on May 7th, 2015, and I'm able to make it into the cemetery after the street reopens from being closed from all the water, which is now 2 days later, May 9th, 2015. This same day when I found Megan's headstone and so many other headstones out of their location. I start taking pictures. Well, and in pictures, it shows that blue and white Babyland 6th West sign is still stuck in the ground east of the south tree, where it has always sat. And if they cut down the south tree, as they claim, they didn't move the sign to the north tree because there was no tree there at this time. In the fifth picture, it's of Megan's area, but now you can visualize more headstones to the south of the tree. In the sixth picture, it's from the west side of the concrete around the newly set-in drain to the black and white Babyland sign, to the double headstones, to the blue and white Babyland 6th West sign, to the tree, to Megan's flowers, and on west to the newly set in headstone, set in 2019. The year of date on the headstone dated 1992. 7 years before Megan is put there to rest in 1999. And no pictures between 1999 and 2019 shows this headstone there before. In fact, in this same location, my old neighbor's brother's baby is at rest in this same area as this newly set in headstone. In the 7th picture, it's of the existing tree to the north where headstone set now, where the north tree sat until 2010, 2011. And in this last picture of this day, it's taken south of the small drain to the south of the tree and on to the north. I sit and I visit with Megan. I walk the area and then I leave the cemetery. When I get home, I cook dinner, I sit down to relax, and this evening I receive an update of listeners at 7:24 p.m. It went up another 13 people listening. I tell my sister, the numbers are climbing and the episode hasn't aired yet tonight. When it did, I received the approval from RSS.com and YouTube that my episode airs. And my gosh, I'm excited for the numbers, and I thank God for this day. September 19th, 2024. Before I could get my day started, I receive another update of listeners. It just keeps moving up. Another 15 people has joined. And again, thank you. And today is my free day, as I call it. I went to the country. I visit our friend, just checking on him and making sure he doesn't need anything or to go anywhere. He didn't, so we just sit and talk. I soon leave and drive back to the city. September 20th, 2024. Thank you for this day. Well, I guess our friend did need to go somewhere today. So Madison and I went to the country to go with him. He wants to get a steak. He took Madison and I to lunch, and when he wants steak, Madison usually gets one too. And I get salmon, fresh salmon. I love it. When we were done eating, I drive to take him home. I clean up a little for him. The dirty dishes, folding laundry, and sweeping the floor is all. When Madison and I are done, we leave and head home. When I get home at 8:16 p.m., I receive another update of the listeners. And oh my gosh, it seems the past few days lately, it's moved greatly up, and I am very, very thankful. Every little bit helps. And one of them could be the one out of thousands. September 21st, 2024. This morning, before I get started writing an episode for Wednesday, I did drive through the cemetery. I take a look before the thunderstorms moves in tomorrow, and I always check out the cemetery after the rain and storms. As I'm driving, I receive a message, but I wait until I get home to see who it is. At 10:27 a.m., I receive a picture of one of the 4 granddogs sitting in her cage, with her head tilted to the side, with her eyes wide open. She is really too cute. I received 2 pictures of her. Then unexpectedly, I picked up my grandson to go mow a lawn for people he knows. And of course, I did take him. When he finishes, I take him home. I get home and I start to write the episode. I worked on it well into the night. I ate light and received a picture of Daisy, another granddog. Yep, I love my pet babies too. And then a short time later, I get ready for bed and I will finish the episode in the morning. September 22nd, 2024. Today, before the thunderstorms move in, Madison needs to take her car to get an oil change, and I follow her over and pick her up. When I follow her home, I pull in behind her in the driveway. Ismail is home, so the door is open, and the two dogs, Daisy and Roxy, are standing in the door. I snap a photo of them, and then we get ready to go to a family event. It was really a good turnout, and it's nice to visit with everyone. When I leave, I went home and finished the writing in the episode. I only have 4 pages to write, so I did get that done. I did reread it and timed it, so I have it done completely now. I will record tomorrow or Tuesday. September 23rd, 2024. This morning before I leave to go to the cemetery, I received pictures of my granddogs. And then at 2:17 p.m., I'm at the cemetery. I pull up to Megan's area first, and I take a picture from the street. Megan's flowers are here, and that's good. Then I drive back to Wyatt's area. I snap a photo from the street, and then in the next picture is of Wyatt's headstone. A little while later, I pull around to visit Megan. In the first picture, the electrical pole is in the center of the photo, so it shows the area south of the pole and north of the pole to the existing tree branches hanging over to the south. In the second and third pictures, it's of the full view area of Babyland 6th West. In the fourth picture, it's of the southeast headstone to the rock headstone, on to the west to headstones and the Mother Mary statue. In the fifth picture, I took this picture from a far view. I focus on the distance between the electrical pole and this existing tree, and even onto the headstones, whereas in picture shows the north tree stood at one time, not where this tree is now. And looking at this far view picture of this area, there was no tree, not the south tree, that's for 100% sure, that was not cut down. The south tree stands, just as the headstones do, but not in the correct location. Therefore, in the next picture, it's an up-close picture of Megan's area. And then, of course, the next picture is from the tree to the north where the north tree sat. And the last picture you view the existing tree and vision the distance where those headstones sit now, west of the big drain is where the north tree sat. As I pull away from Megan's area, I have tears in my eyes. I literally cry for all of them. I leave the cemetery and went home. When I'm able to sit and relax, I look at messages from 2 days ago, and on the 21st, our listener numbers have gone up twice on that day. On the 22nd, it also has gone up twice. Thank you to all of you. I really appreciate it. Then today, the 23rd, it's gone up 3 more times at different times. I then messaged my sister Susie. I'm excited. She's happy too. And we're going to keep just moving forward. A little later, I try to record. I start a little after 8 p.m. and I finish at 9:25 p.m. It's recorded, and I feel really good now, even more so. I messaged Susie again at 9:29 p.m. I wrote, "You can listen to the episode if you want to now. Let me know what you think, or if you want, we can listen to it together." I didn't hear back from her, so I went to bed. September 24th, 2024. 6:03 a.m. I receive a message from my sister Susie. She sent the update of listeners. She also sent a picture of notes and names of people that we sent emails to. She wrote too, "I listened to the episode. It is good, sis. This is your go ahead with it." So I knew it was okay. I start to clean then. I enjoy the evening on the patio. And then at 9:57 p.m., I receive pictures of my granddogs laying on their blankets ready for bed. And I am too. Have a good night. September 25th, 2024. Thank you, God. The episode airs tonight. Could this be the one? You already know it is. When my day gets started at 1:09 p.m., I receive another episode update of listeners. And let's just say, a few more and it will take it over another 1,000 marker. I get a good feeling and I know in my heart I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Let's fix this. Don't disrespect anymore. Don't remove flowers that aren't hurting anyone. And like I just said, let's fix it. Because it's been over 9 years of unnecessarities in many ways. And then a little later, I received the approval of the episode and the numbers climbs again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. September 26, 2024. Another reason to be thankful. We are over another 1,000 marker and on the way of the teens into the 20s. And for any other reason, this would be great news. But to me, it's bittersweet. Just so wrong to be going through this. And then I receive pictures of my granddogs, and it definitely does cheer me up. I relax the rest of the day, and then this evening at 6:39 p.m., I went to the cemetery. I walk up to Wyatt's area. His flowers are out of his vase, so of course I picked them up and put them back in the vase. I took 2 pictures of the flowers laying on the ground and 1 picture of the flowers in his vase. In the 4th picture, it's in Wyatt's area. I take it from Wyatt's area to the north. I also took a couple pictures of headstones that the bases broke off of the headstone and the other headstone is off of the cement slab. I visit a little longer with Wyatt and I went to visit Megan. As I pull up, I take a full view area picture. Megan's flowers are here. And in the next picture, it's a full view picture too, but there is a white orb in this one. In the next picture also. I don't know what orbs or auras mean, like I've said before, but I know this is what they are. In the 4th picture, it's of the small newly set in drain to the newly set in headstone lineup, both set in 2019. And then of course in the 5th picture, it's of the southeast headstone to the rock headstone, headstones to the west, and then on to the Mother Mary statue. Then I take a picture from this area north of Megan's flowers and the existing tree. In the 6th picture, it's where my niece found indent marks of a plot marker as we noticed the day she found it. No plot marker there. not been one, just indent marks in the grass and ground. She took pictures, and I did too. In the 7th picture, it consists of Megan's flowers close up. The 8th picture, it's of her flowers, and now the orb is hanging over the newly set in headstone. In the 9th picture, it's of Megan's flowers with the sun glow shining down on them. And in the 10th picture, it's of the black and white feather laying nearby. The 11th picture, it's an odd picture, not sure what it is, so I cannot say, but it's there. In the 12th picture, it's just east of Megan's flowers facing south. It's a mess. Headstones are scattered and looks scattered. In the next picture, it's over the top of Megan's flowers, and I stuck the feather in between her flower petals. And in the 14th picture, it's another full view picture with the white aura closer to the street, between the street and the two newly set in headstones. When I'm done taking pictures, I visit and observe the area, and then I leave the cemetery. When I arrive home, I work on writing in the screenplay, because sooner or later, I will get it done. September 27th, 2024. It's a nice morning to sit outside. Not too cool, not too hot. When I went in, I start the writing for an episode this Wednesday, and hours later, I did not finish, but that's okay. I'm more than halfway, so I can finish it this evening or tomorrow. September 28th, 2024. Waking up this morning, I thank God. My grandson calls and asks if I want to go to breakfast and drop him off at his boss's house to do some work in the yard. And of course, yes, I did. When I get back home, I finish the writing in the episode, I timed it, and I reread it. And right now, I feel good for getting it done. I mean, the weight is still here, but for this day and for Wednesday, I feel good to get more of the story out there. The story, Megan's story, because she doesn't have a voice. So I'm here for her. I have to be. Are you? Thank you for listening. Stay kind with your words.